Hi guys, today we're gonna interview Mr. Divakar Sadam, the founder and CEO of Scholar Bench, and Mr. Naga Chaitanya, the founder and CEO of Tribe Quanta. So sir, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Well, the problems in my own field, the research field basically, as well as in the publishing field. So we observed, we have been in the problems for quite a long time, and we understand we faced the problems ourselves, and could not fix the problems. So the problems themselves inspired us to become an entrepreneur.
That's nice.
Exactly. Just adding to what we just said, and adding to the problems which are exciting, our capability and interest in those areas. So, right, where we can potentially solve it in a unique way, which possibly is not being done by existing players. So that is something which got me very interested in starting Tribe Quanta.
Okay, that's really nice. So would you advise someone to become an entrepreneur? And if yes, why would you?
It's a very good question. It's not everyone's cup of tea. So there are. It's easier said than done. The program, the entire journey of entrepreneurship itself. So if you're willing to go the long run, be able to take all the vagaries, all the vacillations of being an entrepreneur, then it is good. I mean, otherwise it requires exceptionally high amount of passion to continue the journey. It is easy to start, but to continue and be successful, and I think that requires a lot amount of grit, resilience, and passion.
Okay.
Well, it's easier to give the advices or suggestions to the people, but hard to catch hold of. So, but the point is unless you have, as you said, unless you have a strong perseverance, and a deep interest and passion towards what you're doing, irrespective of what society talks about you and thinks about you. So I don't advise the people to get into entrepreneurs unless they have passion and patience both.
Okay. So is there any advice you would want to give to the future entrepreneurs?
Yeah, I think it's important to identify the pure passion that they bring to the table, and the question that will you be able to balance everything else to achieve the passion in the way they want it. So, and it is not a single person journey, it is a teamwork. So there's a lot of team dynamics are involved. So teamwork is a dream work, as I say. And it is not just how speed the individual entrepreneur is alone going, how they're building the team together and driving everyone towards a common goal while handling the competition, while handling the finances, while handling the personal battles. There so many unknowns there. Despite that, how do you still move the momentum together along the team? I think that's something one need to be deeply passionate about and focus on rather.
Okay.
No, that's true.
Okay. And lastly, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I say that don't call a fire station unless there is a fire. So meaning there should be an urge, there should be a problem first of all, and you need to. It should have a market, and you should have a potential solution for that. So unless you have the market, and you develop your own solution, wanted to push it to the market. So I think that's not the way how an entrepreneur should operate. So that's there. Of course, there are some exceptional cases wherein the solution you have a solution and you push it into the market and make it success. There are exceptional stories, but though ideally you should have a problem correct, validated. And then you should have the appropriate solution and feasible solution, and then there should be the consumer ready in the market in order to purchase your service or product.
Okay.
So yeah, if all these three can be taken care, I think he can get into the market.
Okay.
And just to close on that thought, maybe adding to what he said, where is your paying customer, and how quickly you can get your customer to pay to you.
Okay.
I think once that is sorted, rest all everything will fall in place.
Because there are a lot of products in the market, as 90% of the startups failed. It doesn't mean that all those solutions are not valid. They're valid actually. They would have identified the problem. They must have built the solution. They must have given the service also. Maybe because of the regulations, maybe because of the market readiness, or there are several other factors. It is dynamic. The startup market is dynamic. And also the global scenarios, you should also look into that. It's very, very dynamic. So we cannot straight away tell that this is right and this is wrong in entrepreneurship. Okay. All that you need to have is a dynamism and capacity to adapt to the situation and then perseverance, keep going.
Yeah, that's nice. So, and lastly, what's the biggest myth that people believe about startups or entrepreneurship?
Yeah, that is just where he just stopped. I think that's what I say. I have a solution, and hence there's a market for it. So I think that is.